Hey guys, this is Mike with My Class of Photography, and I have the wonderful Victoria Porter here. She's going to be my model for some headshots today, in which we're going to be talking about the difference between tethered headshots and, well, not tethered headshots. We're all set up for our headshots. We got the lighting dialed in. Victoria's looking amazing as always, and she's in our spot. So what we're gonna do are take headshots in a standard way, which is not tethered. This is how the majority of photographers take their pictures, which is no cables connected to it. It's just camera out here. So let's take a couple shots and we'll show what this looks like. So, okay, you're already posed in a great spot. I really don't have to do much. Okay, can you go a little bit more square towards me? Just like that, awesome, go chin down just a hair. Perfect. Cool, looking good. That's a great look. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Big cheese and smile. I dig it. Cool, cool. Very moody. I like it. All right. Yeah, I'm really happy with those. Okay, cool. So now what would happen is I'm going to take my camera, walk over to her, and show her what's on the back of the LCD screen. I'll show you here. So it's going through.
Okay, I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Those ones look good. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Now, we're showing these images on the back of my camera. Now, the back of this is, all right, this is the back. I know it's a little overexposed. It's this big, right? It's about 3 inches of screen. So how much detail can you see in these images, right?
Not much.
Right. It's not a lot of detail. So when you're doing these kind of headshots, you can kind of get an idea of like, does the lighting look good? Is the shadow okay? Are we in the right ballpark? But it's really hard to see nuanced detail. What we're gonna do now is what's called tethered shooting. And all that means is taking this cable made by Tether Tools, plugging it into the camera, and then the other end of it into the computer. And what this means is, as I'm shooting, the images are uploading immediately from the camera to this monitor, which is incredibly helpful because now, instead of working off this little itty bitty screen, we've got a 4K monitor that's, I think this is a 28-inch monitor that, you know, my clients can see as we're doing the shoot. So we'll take a couple of shots, then because they're already on the computer, we can just say, hey, let's look at them real quick, cycle through real quick just like that, and we can see, both of us, hey, here's what's working. Here's where, you know, we can work on, you know, where the chin positioning is. You know, there's a little something weird with the hair. I can get that instant feedback and I can say, okay, now let's resume the shoot. We go back to it and now I know specifically what to look for and what to modify in posing, in lighting, watching the hair, all those little details to make sure that we're now accounting for that and getting even better images. So it creates a really collaborative headshot experience for my clients. So I'm gonna hook everything up and we're gonna show you what this looks like. Okay. Cool beans. So now let's do tethered headshots. Alrighty. So just like that, looking good, looking good. Cool, cool. Awesome. Alright. And then square on towards me a little bit more. You got it, you got it. Oh, that's a great look right there. Yep, yep. Go chin down just a tick. You got it. Nice. Alright, so let's see what these look like. So we've got the images, they're automatically coming up. So we're gonna review them real quick, right? So tell me, you know, thoughts on this, right? How's everything working?
Good.
Right?
Okay, yeah, my hair. See like each little tiny strand of it. So.
Yep, and that stuff we can clean up later, you know, in post-processing. Right. Everything work with the jawline, cool. And if you just wanna like point and like, make comments.
That one I do actually like.
Okay, that's cute. All right, let me mark that. Cool.
I like that one.
Cool. Okay, so one of the other things we're doing right now is, as you can see, we're reviewing the images live, which means she's saying, I like this image, I like that image. So I'm actually indicating that on my computer. So later we can review these images and we can already select the favorites. So it helps shorten the overall cull time, helps shorten the overall process, and as soon as we're done with the session, we can actually go through all the images and already have the ones that we want selected, which is really cool. All right, so now that we've taken all the images, we're done with the session more or less. We're actually going to review them on the 4K monitor. And again, they're already uploaded. I don't have to take them off my camera. They're just there. So we're going to select, I usually like going through in groups of like 8 or 10, just because on the big K monitor you can. So we're literally going to say like, okay, which ones stand out?
That one, the one right next to it. I'd honestly say that one over that one, though.
Okay.
You think so or no? The two last ones.
Yeah, it kind of depends on if you're going for like a headshot or more of like a glamour model look. This one's a little more headshot. This one's a little more glamour.
That's true. Let's keep them.
Okay. All right, cool. So what you just noticed is we went through all the images. We got down to like the last bunch. We're down to 4 right now. And we had to make a decision between another 2. And instead of saying, well, you know, one's better than the other, or we kind of say, okay, well, here's the different applications you can use for both. And this is one of the other benefits of shooting tethered is the images are already uploaded. We're going through them all together. And now, you know, obviously Victoria's going to pick the ones that she likes, but she has a question. She doesn't know, well, should I go with this one? Should I go with that one? And experience as a photographer, expertise, knowing what works for different industries, different looks. You know, I can at least jump in and say, well, you consider this one for that, this other shot for this other purpose, you know, what's your goal? And I can help coach and, you know, provide an opinion and expertise that says which image you should go for. In this case, I said both are great, kind of just depends on what your goal is. And well, she picked both. So yippee skippy. But yeah, so that's a very simple, easy process, all because we shot tethered. And that is a wrap on tethered headshots. I hope you got something informative out of it and enjoyed watching me be a goofy photographer. Although it may not have been that goofy. Anyways, so kind of recapping the benefits of shooting tethered is that images are instantly transferred to the computer, so there's no uploading time later. You can back them up instantly while they're doing that too, another benefit. But the biggest one for me is the collaborative aspect of shooting tethered, which is because the images are coming up on a large monitor right there as you're taking them, you and your client, and anyone else associated with the shoot, you know, editors, artistic directors, what have you, brand managers, can look at the images, again, as they're being taken and make comments and feedback and input real time as you're taking the images. This is really priceless because, again, by having all that information right there on the spot, you can make adjustments on the fly while everybody's there, while everyone's already in the situation. There's no, oh crap, we missed this, or this didn't look right, we got to start all over and reconvene and get everybody's schedules aligned again. It just saves everybody a lot of time. And it really just elevates the overall experience, especially for my clients. When I photograph them, they get to feel like they're taking ownership in their sessions. It gives them a lot more ability to say what they like and what they don't, and get images that they're really happy with. So it's a huge benefit there. It's why I shoot all of my indoor headshot sessions tethered, and my portrait sessions now too. If I can, I'll also shoot them tethered because it's invaluable to have that instant feedback and that really big screen that's saying, hey, here's what we're getting. What do you think? Very, very powerful. Yeah, so those are the benefits of shooting tethered. Again, I highly recommend it if you can. It's really simple. You just need the cable, the one from Tether Tools that I use. I think I got the 10 or 15 foot one, and it's like $60. But that's it. And then you just need the appropriate software that goes with it. Lightroom, Catcher One, both do it very well. There might be a couple others too, but those are the primary ones I'm aware of. So it's that simple. Again, you really can't go wrong with shooting tethered, especially indoors where it's easy. Shooting outdoors with tethered, well, that just sounds painful. I haven't... I'm going to hire an assistant if I do that. But that's another topic. Yeah, so that's shooting tethered. As you can see, I've got Victoria's images up here. Really happy with how the photos came out. Again, because we have that collaborative aspect to it. Really happy with them. I think she's going to love them too. We'll find out. I'll share some here so you can tell me how I did and how she did modeling. Yeah, well, she was obviously fine. If the images suck, it's because I did something wrong. Let's be honest here. But yeah, so that's my spiel. Tethered headshots, highly recommend them. That's how you do them. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. I'm happy to share whatever details I possibly can. Otherwise, I'm Mike with Mike Glatzer Photography, and I'll catch you later.